Welcome to Shalina's Hub. My name is Shalina. Today's topic is harnessing the power of intention and manifestation. But first, a prayer. Dear God, grant me the grace to practice mindfulness, to tune my rhythm to the divine harmony of the universe, and to connect deeply with the world around me. And through this practice, may I attune to the subtle nuances of Thy creation and be ever more aware and be ever more present of Thy presence in each passing moment. Amen. Mindfulness is more than just being present in the moment. It's a practice of tuning into the rhythm of the universe and synchronizing our own beat with it. When we practice mindfulness, we cultivate a deep connection to the world around us, becoming more attuned to the subtle nuances of life. And through mindfulness, we learn to observe our thoughts, our emotions, and sensations without any judgment, accept, accepting them as they are without trying to change and manipulate them. And this process allows us to develop a greater sense of self awareness, which in turn helps us to identify patterns and behaviors that no longer serve us. And by living mindfully, we are better equipped to take on the trials and to take on the tribulations that come upon us head on, finding beauty and meaning even in the most difficult of circumstances. We are more open to the gifts that each moment has to offer, and we can approach life with a greater sense of curiosity and wonder. And when we practice mindfulness, we also deepen our connection to the divine by becoming more present and attuned to the world around us. We're able to hear the whispers of God more clearly, guiding us on our journey and helping us to align with our truest purpose. Through mindfulness, we find the courage to embrace our authentic selves and to live a safe, infused life with love, with joy, and boundless possibility. We become more compassionate, both to ourselves and to those around us, and we're able to make a positive impact on the world in ways that we may not have thought possible. So let's practice mindfulness, allowing its gentle beat to anchor us in the present moment and to guide us on our journey. Let's listen closely to the music of life and let's dance to its rhythm, fully and completely immersed in its beauty and wonder. For in doing so, we honor the divine within us and the divine in all things. And gratitude is a resounding refrain in our spiritual symphony, a constant reminder of the blessings and gifts we have received. By cultivating a heart of gratitude, we tune ourselves to the frequency of abundance and of joy, amplifying the positive vibrations in our lives. Then there's the practice of forgiveness. The practice of forgiveness is a soothing lullaby that heals our hearts and frees us from the chains of resentment and anger. It's a liberating melody that releases us from past hurts, allowing us to move forward in our spiritual journey with lightness and grace. If we are seekers of truth and wisdom, then have you ever stopped to consider the power of your thoughts and intentions? Contemplate upon this thought. Every day we generate a stream of thoughts and emotions that have the potential to shape our lives and the world around us. Whether we realize it or not, our thoughts and our intentions are the seeds that we sow in the field of consciousness within ourselves, and they have the power to manifest into our reality. Remember the phrase, you reap what you sow? It's a proverb that has been used for centuries, and it is not attributed to any one specific person. The concept of this proverb is that the actions we take and the decisions we make will have consequences, either positive or negative, and we will experience the results of those consequences in the future. So the phrase has been used in various forms throughout history, including in the Bible and in the ancient Greek philosophy, and it remains a popular saying even today. The concept of intention and manifestation is not new. Ancient wisdom traditions and spiritual practices have long recognized the power of intention and the role it plays in shaping our reality. From the law of attraction to the power of prayer, intention and manifestation have been central themes in the human quest for understanding and for transformation. So, what is intention? How does it work? Well, intention can be defined as a focused and deliberate thought that is imbued with specific desire or goal. It is a conscious choice that directs the flow of energy towards a desired outcome. So when we set an intention, we are essentially programming our subconscious mind to align with that intention and work towards its realization. The power of intention lies in its ability to shape our reality. It has been scientifically proven that our thoughts and that our emotions have a direct impact on our physical and mental well-being. When we hold positive thoughts and emotions, we create a state of harmony, coherence in our body and in our mind, which in turn attracts positive experiences and opportunities into our lives. But intention goes beyond just positive thinking. It requires a deep sense of trust. It requires a deep sense of surrender to the universe. It requires us to let go of all our fears and doubts and trust that the universe has our back. It requires us to be open to receiving the gifts that life has to offer and to be in a state of constant gratitude. So, the art of manifestation is a process of turning our intentions into reality. It is the act of bringing our desires and goals into physical form. Manifestation requires us to align our thoughts, to align our emotions and actions with our intentions. It requires us to be patient and persistent and to trust in the divine timing of the universe. And the key to successful manifestation lies in our ability to cultivate a state of flow and receptivity. When we're in a state of flow, we are in sync with the universe, and then everything seems to fall into place effortlessly. But when we resist the natural flow of life, we create tension, we create struggle, which can hinder the manifestation process. So, how can we cultivate a state of flow and receptivity? The answer lies in our ability to surrender and let go. When we release our attachment to a specific outcome and trust in the universe, we create a space for miracles to happen. We also need to be in a state of gratitude and appreciation for what we already have in our lives. Gratitude is a key that unlocks the door to abundance and attracts more blessings into our lives. So now, let's contemplate the power of intention and the power of manifestation in our lives. Every day, we generate a stream of thoughts and emotions that have the potential to shape our lives and the world around us. Our intentions are the seeds we sow in the field of our consciousness, and they have the power to manifest into our reality. The art of manifestation is a process of turning our intentions into reality. With the universe as our ultimate guide in this journey, it is the act of bringing our desires and our goals into physical form by aligning our thoughts and our emotions and our actions with the energy of the universe. Remember, manifestation requires us to be patient and persistent and to trust in the natural timing of things. The key to successful manifestation lies in our ability to cultivate a state of flow and receptivity to the universe. And so when we're in a state of flow, we're in sync with the energy of the universe. And to cultivate a state of flow and receptivity to the universe, we must surrender and let go of all our fears and doubts. We must trust in the natural timing of life and to be open to receiving the gifts that the universe has to offer. Also, maintaining a sense of spiritual calmness in a corporate environment can be challenging, but it is certainly possible with some mindfulness and intentional practices. In the face of a stressful and fast paced work environment, it is so important to cultivate practices that allow us to remain grounded and centered in our faith. And one way to do this is to start our day with a spiritual practice that aligns with our values, whether it be a prayer, which is important, a meditation, or gratitude, or journaling. Setting aside time in the morning to connect with our spiritual beliefs can help us establish a positive mindset that will carry us throughout the day. Throughout the day, it is also important to take breaks and engage in practices that promote relaxation and stress reduction. So do that deep breathing, stretching, or take that quick walk outside. It helps it helps everyone to stay focused and centered in the midst of a busy workday. Creating a peaceful work space can also help cultivate a sense of calmness in a corporate environment. Bringing items such as plants or pictures or other personal items into our workspace can also help create a serene environment that supports our spiritual well-being. Another way to promote spiritual calmness in a corporate environment is to practice mindfulness by staying present and focusing on the task at hand. We can reduce stress and improve our productivity. Rather than worrying about future tasks or events, we can stay centered in the moment and remain mindful of our spiritual beliefs. Spiritual calmness in a corporate environment is attainable by starting our day with a spiritual practice, taking breaks throughout the day, practicing mindfulness, and surrounding ourselves with supportive people who can remain grounded in our spiritual beliefs and find a sense of peace in the midst of a busy work environment. May we always remember that our spiritual beliefs are an integral part of who we are, and may we cultivate practices that allow us to stay connected to our faith in all areas of our lives. Intention and manifestation are powerful tools that can transform our lives and the world around us. By setting positive intentions and aligning our thoughts, aligning our emotions and actions with the energy of the universe, we can create this harmony with our deepest desires. So let's cultivate a state of flow and receptivity and let the universe bring our dreams into reality. May our intentions be infused with love, light, and the highest good for all.